Hey, today we're going to talk about the top 5 tips when selling a home in a vacation destination. When you're selling a home where people go on vacation, the marketing's different, the buyer's expectations are different, and so we're going to talk about the things that you definitely need to do when you're selling a vacation home. First one is when you're selling a vacation spot, they're not just buying your house or condo or property, they're buying the area. So you want to highlight any amenities that are nearby, whether it's like bike paths or how far you are to each resort or any amenity that people usually travel to the area for. That's really important. And that should come across in your photos, and it should come across in your listing description. When people are buying a property, some people only look at the photos. Some people are super detail oriented and they read the full description. And you just need to convey like what your property's next to through every single means of marketing. The second most important thing is to keep all the areas of your home accessible, right? So if you have, 300 square foot of decking, then the buyer is going to want to see the decking and imagine how they can use that year round. So if you have it, it needs to be staged and accessible. And the same goes with land, right? If you've got 5 acres or 2 acres, how do you use that? And how do you convey the value of that to the buyer? Is it just extra space from your neighbors? Or can you set up like a small hockey rink or, or a fire pit area? I mean, how do you use that extra land that you have? All right, and the third tip is that when you're selling a vacation home, deferred maintenance is definitely, you can't leave deferred maintenance when selling a vacation home, where it's going to hurt you a lot more on the listing price than you would expect. You should just do your maintenance and get it out of the way. From a buyer standpoint, when they're purchasing a vacation home, they don't want to buy a project. They want everything to be perfect and to purchase it and be able to immediately start using it. They don't want to have to go in and start fixing things that should have been fixed years ago. So, like peeling paint, roof issues, leaky faucets, thing that's normal maintenance of a home, you just have to fix it. So number 4 is to market your home for the season that you're in, right? So right now our average days on market kind of runs around 121 days. So it's possible that you could run from one season to the next. And if you do that, you do need new exterior photos, a new listing description talking about the activities that are closer to you during that particular season, and then the same with the photos. Everything needs to be updated for the season that you're in. Because if people are shopping in the summer for a vacation home, they're going to be driven by summer style photos, whereas if somebody's shopping in the winter for a vacation home, they're going to be driven by winter style photos. So if your photos are out of season, you could be missing the buyer that would be perfect for your home. All right, so the 5th thing that you need to do is make sure you're managing your rental calendar and giving that calendar to the agent. You need to have time blocked off so not only it can continue to make money, but you also have time to set up showings. And you can set those up in like block showings. Majority of the people that are coming from our area to see properties live about 2 to 2.5 hours away. And it's really easy to get them to all come up at once when your vacation calendar opens up. So if you're coming to stay in McCall, short term, which do you prefer? Would you rather rent a house on Airbnb or stay at one of the local hotels? Leave it in the comments below. And hopefully these top 5 selling points have helped you if you're thinking about selling your vacation home in McCall, Idaho.